We have the Devil coming up at the foundation of your reading. Now, with the Devil, I feel that perhaps you're not feeling supported and maybe feeling like your survival is at risk in some way. There are some sort of systems you're dealing with. I have a feeling this has to do with some kind of bureaucratic system, like a job, a contract, some kind of organization that you're in partnership with in some way, or you're dealing with some sort of organization that you're attached to, and this is what you have going on. It's not making you feel stable. You're feeling unstable in some way because I think you're feeling like you're not quite in control. And that's coming up at your root chakra. So let's see what else comes up. Wow, okay. The Lovers popped out. This is coming up for your sacral. I think that you want partnership. You want enjoyment and relationships, and you want that give and take. And so this Devil energy, we see that this partnership is like a toxic partnership where they're chained together. They have to be together. And this one is a willing partnership. So there's two people here and two people here. But these two in the Devil card, they're not looking at each other. They're chained. They look actually quite comfortable. But these people on the Two of Cups card look like they are willing to be in collaboration with each other. So I think that's kind of like a dichotomy. It's quite interesting energy right next door to each other. And then when that fell out, this little stack came out. So let's go ahead and take a look at what is there. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is coming up for your solar plexus. You do have a strong will. You are someone who works on what you need to work on. I feel that you're someone who is self-sufficient, or you're working towards being self-sufficient. You are someone who, this person on this card, on this Nine of Pentacles, has their work bird there, has the crops, their pentacles are stacked up. I believe that you're working toward independence, and those attachments there at your foundation, they don't make you feel free, and you like to feel free. And so I believe that you're someone that appreciates and values your freedom, and those attachments that you have are messing with your sense of being stable, and you don't want to feel that way. And then we have the Queen of Wands. There's something that's making you feel like you want to get into this passionate Queen of Wands energy. This is coming up in your heart space. Again, I'm getting a strong sense in my intuition that there's some sort of attachment there, some sort of dealings, organizations, contracts, something there. It's something you're dealing with. It could be a person, like someone, but I'm getting the sense that this is an organization, an institution you're dealing with. There's something you're attached to in some way, something you depend on, like a job, a career, something financial that you're attached to, and it's taking away your sense of freedom, and you don't want to feel that way. You want it to be willing. You want it to be consensual, and you want to be independent and free. And so you do want to get into this Queen of Wands energy to get yourself back to a better place. Let's see what else came up. And then we have the Nine of Swords. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, and then we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is an anxious energy. The Nine of Swords is an energy of anxiety, depression. Maybe you're having nightmares as well, or you're having bad dreams, or just not necessarily dreams, but flashes, daydreaming, intuitions or imagery that is giving you anxiety and grief, and you're just feeling, again, your stability is being threatened here with the Devil at your foundation. There's something messing with your sense of survival and stability. You're not feeling safe, and that is causing you a lot of anxiety. That's coming up in your throat chakra, and you don't want to speak out your anxiety. You want to stay optimistic. And then we have the Chariot. This is the last one of the stack that popped out. The Chariot is coming up for your third eye. You do have a lot of trust in the process. I feel like you're struggling with, when do I take action and be in my Queen of Wands energy? And when do I let the universe take action for me? So with the Chariot here in your third eye, I'm sensing, my intuition is sensing that you want to take action, but you're also wanting to let the universe flow and do its work, and you don't want to overstep where you're changing the course of things, because I believe that at this point in your life, when you watch this video, this is either present or future energy. This is either present or future energy, okay, that I'm picking up on. You want change. You want action. You want a journey. You want to be free. You want to be free, okay? And I believe that you're considering, should I take action or should I let the universe move and take action? That's what I'm getting the sense of today with this reading. Okay, let's continue to shuffle. We have Empress at the bottom of the deck. The Fool was there. Oops. When that stack came out, the Fool was there. Looks like the Ten of Cups just wanted to pop out. The World is at the top of the deck. So all of those are nice energies and clarifiers that I think you are going to have a good outcome. It's just this Devil at the bottom of the deck that's permeating everything that you have going on in your life. And this, these two actually popped out when I was shuffling. So I'm going to take one, but I'll show you both of them because I take a 7-card spread. So the Ace of Cups is coming up for your crown chakra, and then the Strength popped out as the card on the bottom there. So I will take the Ace of Cups to represent your crown chakra. There are things that you are tied to that you don't understand. You're trying to understand things. You have a lot of thoughts going on with this Nine of Swords. You don't really know what to say. Should I move? Should I not move? Should I let the universe move on it? Should I take action? You know, it's a very kind of in-between energy. And then the Ace of Cups comes up. So this shows me that the universe is working in your favor. With this Ace of Cups coming up in your crown, you are connected to the divine. The divine is connected to you. And so I want you to remain optimistic about your situation, and I want you to know that the universe is working in your favor. Again, this is present or future energy. The Strength card did come up with that Ace of Cups, but I only take 7 of this deck here, and so I will put it back. But I do want you to see that and to remember that you can pull strength from the universe, especially with this infinity symbol at the crown of the Strength person here. You have infinite strength because you're connected to the divine, because the divine is connected to you. If you try to pull that strength from yourself, it's a lot of anxiety. It's hard, right? Sometimes things are not humanly possible. We need the universe to intervene for us. And so I encourage you to look to the sky. I encourage you to look to the sky, because you are connected to the divine and the divine is connected to you. Right? This is a great reading today. This is a collective reading, and so it helps me to see what's going on in the environment, what a lot of people are going through. And I want to encourage you and let you know that I am rooting for you, sending you best wishes. So these 3 popped up. We had already gotten the Chariot right here that came up in your third eye. This one's coming up on top, so I'm going to take the 2 of Wands. And then the Knight of Cups is coming up with this stack as well. So you want good news to be delivered to you. You want a positive outcome. that chariot is there. You want movement to happen. You want things to be resolved. The chariot's here and then it came up there. But this is the one that came up on top. So we're going to take this Two of Wands. This Two of Wands is showing me that you're waiting for the results. You have plans, you have choices, you have work, you have responsibilities, you have things that are in flux. You have energies that you've been sending out, you've been working on your pentacle. You want that stability. And I feel like your stability is being threatened and you're waiting, and this person has the world in their hands. So remember I had that discussion about, should I let the universe and the universe's cycles take care of it for me, or should I move? Should I act, right? And then you got the Ace of Cups. And so I believe the universe is going to move in your favor. I do believe that what you're waiting for, those positive results, I do believe you're going to get those positive results. It's just a matter of time, okay? And so I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to be optimistic. And I am getting pairs energy. So there's two people here on the Devil card. There's two people on the Two of Cups here. We have two Sphinxes here on the Chariot card, and we have Two of Wands. So there is something having to do with counterparts and pairs, the strength of two or more together. I feel like we have like, I'm seeing a braid. I'm seeing a braid because there's two people and the Devil. There's two people and that lion with wings, right? There's two Sphinxes and the person on the Chariot. There's two wands and then that person there. So I'm getting the sense of like 2s and 3s. Those might be important numbers, 2s and 3s. You want friendship, you want celebration, you want teamwork, you want commerce, you want expansion, you want your ships to come in, you want good news, and whatever you're tied to, it's holding you down, it's holding you back in some way. And I feel like you're going to find the answer. I feel like you're going to find the answer. The universe is working in your favor and it's going to give the answer to you. And it's being worked out. It's being worked out. I really hope that this reading resonated with you today. Remember, self-care always, safe journeys, best wishes, and have a wonderful day.